What's up, everybody? This is New York Phone Jacks. What we got today is I rented a ZIPCAR, and let me just show you real quick. It's bright fucking red. It's a bright red Ford Focus. Why the fuck would anybody want to have a bright red fucking car? It's ridiculous. ZIPCAR, please don't buy any more red cars. It's not good. Alright, so like my issue here is with the Ford's implementation of MyKey. Last time I drove a Ford, I found one limitation was that once it reaches a certain speed, the speed is limited. It doesn't allow you to go above that speed. It's artificial limitation. It's not a limitation of the vehicle's actual engine. It is slightly above the speed limit, but that also depends on which road you're driving on. I reached that limit. I think that that's a safety concern. If you're driving and you feel safe and comfortable to be driving at that speed, sometimes stopping is not an option to avoid an incident. Sometimes you need to accelerate to avoid an obstacle or an incident on the road. But today, my pet peeve, my upsetness about having this vehicle with the MyKey active on it is the stupid limitations of the volume on the radio, which if I can pan around here, I cannot see what's going on, so I'm just going to have to assume that that's there. When the volume raises up, it shows MyKey volume limit reached. And that is absolutely ridiculous. It's barely at the halfway mark. It's at 14 on the volume meter. I don't know what it goes up to because it stops there. Trying to drive around in New York City. There's traffic noise, construction, and just all around noisy environment. In order for me to try to be able to listen in the vehicle at a nice comfortable level for me to listen to music or news or anything that I want to personally listen to on the radio, I'm limited because Ford feels the need to put the stupid MyKey thing on, and ZIPCAR felt the need to put the MyKeys into the vehicles instead of the administrator key. My suggestion is that ZIPCAR should disable all of the MyKeys, make them all administrator keys, or at least eliminate any of the restrictions that the MyKey provides. Now, they may feel the need to limit the speed, and that's understandable, but that should be something mentioned on their website. This vehicle's speed is limited to such and such miles per hour, so the driver is aware, so that they're able to provide themselves a cushion in the need that they're driving within a speed that they feel safe, and they need to be able to accelerate. This will give them, so that they'll go 10 or 15 below that limit, so they have that extra cushion if they need to accelerate to avoid an obstacle. That should be mentioned if they feel that they need to leave the speed limitations on there. But they should eliminate any of the other limitations, such as the volume limitation. And if there's any other limitations that the MyKey provides that I'm unaware of, a quick search on the internet will show you that many of the owners of Ford vehicles that have this are very upset and would like it removed. People who rent vehicles are very upset, from car rental places, that they have these restrictions placed upon them. They're grown adults. They've been driving for many years, such as I, and there should be no reason that a company or anything dictates to them what they should do. It's their decision. If they want to be reckless, they can pay the consequences. They can pay for the insurance costs or the hospital bills, or they can suffer themselves if they drive recklessly. I understand the need for if an insurance company or if a rental car company wants to limit the speed, but that should be made clear up front. That's about it. I did attempt to figure out how to disable the MyKey as per the representative I spoke with from ZIPCAR. but it turns out that the administrator key is required to do so. So that is not an option. They were friendly enough to provide me with a credit for complaining about this issue. Hopefully it is resolved the next time that I rent a Ford vehicle from ZIPCAR. Otherwise, there's a problem, because I really enjoy the Ford vehicle. I really enjoy the Focus. It's very comfortable. The seats wrap around very nicely. I rented a different year model, I guess, in the past. It's very fun to drive. Like, it's got some acceleration. It's sporty, and the sound system was very good on the Focus that I had previously, which I guess was last year's model or the model before. This one is a 2012 model, so maybe the one that I had was an 011 or something like that. Alright, well, it's New York Phone Jacks. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day with my rental, with my ZIPCAR.